If Tecno is known for anything, they're known for one thing, which is collaborations. And honestly speaking, this year's collaborations have been really wild. This is the Tecno Spark 30 BumbleBee edition. And honestly, this one packs a ton of features. I'm here to share my thoughts with you guys. Let's start off with what you get in the box of the device. First off, you're greeted with the Transformer logo inscripted boldly on it. It really gives it a very cool and unique aesthetic. This is the BumbleBee edition, so you do see the yellow and black branding a lot. When you open the device, you're greeted with the box that houses the casing for the device. Tecno was kind enough to add this to the device, which allows you to protect the device. It's a transparent case, and honestly, I think it's cool because it will allow me to show off how cool this device is. I'm greeted with the device itself, a 12 plus 1 month warranty card, and a charger brick that comes with a USB Type-C charging cable. Then you get headphones as well. Tecno was also kind enough to add headphones in there, and a SIM ejector tool, and that is what you get in the box of the device. Let's talk about the device. I honestly love the looks of the device, the theme for Transformers, and specifically picking up BumbleBee for this device. However, there are other variants. This is not the only variant they made, so if this is a bit too loud for you, they have other colors which include the Stellar Shadow, the Astral Ice, the Magic Skin, and then the BumbleBee version, which is what I have here. You're greeted with a theme for Transformers, including icons, wallpapers, and more. But this is something you could easily change if you don't want it. I honestly love it, but I feel like it's something I'll eventually switch off after probably a month or two of using this device. You're getting 8 gigs of RAM coupled with 256 gigabytes of internal storage and the MediaTek G91 processor, where you can play games like Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, and some other high or intensive games. Now, this is basically because this is a power performing device from Tecno that does offer some sort of performance at a very mid-range level. The design, of course, it's a bit loud, let me be honest, but I love it. As a Transformer fan, I think this looks cool, and I actually love BumbleBee as a matter of fact. There's this distinctive camera design which has a circular look, and in 4 parts we have 3 camera sensors and 1 flash, which should help with lighting up situations, especially when you're taking pictures in the dark. I'll get to the camera specifications in a bit. At the bottom we have the Type-C charging port, we have the headphone ports, some speakers that are boosted by Dolby Atmos. The device comes with a glass front and a polymer silicone back, or something that feels more like plastic but isn't too plastic. You know, it's that thing, but it does feel very premium and steady and has a very solid build as compared to its competitors. It does really feel great in the hand. Let's talk about the display. The Tecno Spark 30 BumbleBee edition comes with an IPS LCD display panel which has a refresh rate of up to 90 Hz, and it comes with 800 nits of peak brightness, which makes it pretty bright as compared to its previous device and some of its competitors on the market. The 1080p display, consuming content on here is nothing but great and awesome. I actually love the output of whatever I'm consuming on here. It does feel nice and great, especially when you're indoors. It gives some vivid and quite vibrant colors, and also gives you that immersive experience by allowing you to even stream as high as 2K resolution for some videos. The panel on here though is 1080p, so you might not experience a through 2K resolution of this device, but it does the job really well, and I actually commend Tecno for building such a solid and steady device when it comes to display. In terms of operating system, this device runs on Android 14 powered by iOS 14.5. Tecno has on here a 64 megapixel main camera lens that takes some quite decent images. I'm saying quite decent because you'd have to be in good lighting conditions to experience how great the output of this device is. I honestly had very low expectations for it because of course it's a mid-range device which is really getting off the entry-level market, so I wasn't expecting much from it. But to be very honest, when I took these pictures in good and well-lit environments, the output was really good. What surprised me is the fact that this device takes video of up to 2K at 30 FPS, which means you could take sharper images, sharper videos. A selfie camera, on the other hand, takes some great selfies. For those of you who like to do them virtual meetings, have the Zoom calls, have to take a selfie to send to your loved one, the 30 megapixel glowing selfie camera, as Tecno calls it on here, takes some decent images. To finalize everything, let's talk about the batteries. I mostly leave the batteries for the last part of this video because of how improved and impressive they've optimized the batteries to work really seamlessly with the software on here. The target market of this device would obviously enjoy it and see it as a worthy upgrade from its predecessor, which was the Spark 20. The battery performance on here is amazing. 5000 mAh, which takes me through the entire day without having to worry about charging it. And if it goes low, I have 18 watts charging support, which I think could be improved a little bit because its competitors on the market starts with 25 watts. But it gets the job done, and I'm good to go through all the day without worrying about charging my phone again. It's an IP64 water and dust resistant rated device, and I feel like that is a very crucial add-on on here for people who would like to go swimming or go around dust with their device. You might want to be careful a little bit, but you should have it at the back of your mind that there is some or a bit of protection on this device that would help you or prevent your device from destroying completely when you go close to dust or water. I really love the device, especially with the design and the theme. It looks really cool, although at sometimes it feels a bit too loud for me, but I really love that, especially, again, as stated earlier, as a Transformers fan. This seems like a great collaboration for me, and I really appreciate Tecno for cooking up this device. It's a solid build overall, has some good performance capabilities, great batteries on here. LP, this has been my review for the Tecno Spark 30 BumbleBee edition. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well about this device, and as always, we will talk more, Charlie.